Okay, all right. Good afternoon to everybody. This is Cal once again. Right, today is the 19th of May 2021. We're going to do the afternoon MAO right now. All right, good afternoon, to you, Morris, Iman, Anthony,
Okay,
Edwin.
all right. Good
All
afternoon to
right,
everybody. This is Cal once
so
again.
how?
Right, today is the
You
19th
saw
of
what happened to
May
Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin had
2021.
just
We're going
went
to do
below
the
the
afternoon MAO
40,000
right
mark,
now.
okay?
All right, good afternoon,
40,000.
Morris, Iman,
Now,
Anthony,
just
Edwin.
to ask this
All right.
question, okay?
So how?
Based on you
You
guys have
saw
been
what
hearing
happened to
me the last
Bitcoin,
few
right?
MAOs
Bitcoin
in the
had just went
afternoon.
below the
May I
40,000
ask you,
mark.
was
Okay,
I bearish or was I
40,000.
bullish with the cryptocurrency the
Now,
last few days?
just to ask this
Can you
question, okay?
can you give me a little
Uh,
favor? Can you be honest
Based
with
on you
me?
guys have been
All
hearing
right,
me
what
the
was
last
the
few
vibes
MAOs in
that
the
I
afternoon,
gave to you guys
may
over the
I ask
last
you,
few
was I
MAOs?
bearish or
The
was I
afternoon
bullish
MAOs,
with
all
the
right?
cryptocurrency the
Please write
last
your
few
comment
days?
right now. Let me see did
Can
I
you give
actually
me a
did the
little
wrong,
favor? Can you
done the
be
right thing?
honest with me?
All right, we have
All
about
right, what
38
was
of
the
you guys.
vibes
Can
that
you
I
tell
gave
me
to you
the
guys
last few
over the
days
last few
MAO? What
MAOs?
was the
The
vibes
afternoon
that I
MAOs,
gave
all
to you
right?
guys?
Please write your comment right now. Let me
Let
see
me see
that,
now.
did I actually
Morris,
done the right thing?
bearish,
All right, we have about
more
38 of
bearish.
you
Yeah,
guys. Can
indeed,
you tell
Morris,
me
more bearish.
the last few days
Fred say
MAO, what
bearish.
was the vibe
How about the
that I
rest?
gave to you guys?
Morning to you, Edwin. Afternoon to
Let
you.
me see
Sorry.
now. Morris,
Okay. How about the rest?
bearish.
Iman, very
More
bearish.
bearish. Yeah, indeed, Morris, more
Okay.
bearish.
All right.
Fred say bearish.
Nelson,
How about
give
the
me a
rest?
bear. Cute, so
Morning
cute.
to you, Edwin. Afternoon to you. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. How about the
Well, I'm
rest?
not too sure how you guys was
Eman,
feeling
very
back then,
bearish.
but I'm quite sure
Okay.
the last
All
few
right.
days I was bearish.
Nelson, give me a bear.
Yeah, I was
Cute, so
bad,
cute.
really bad. So I'm
Okay.
not too sure if you guys have feel it
Well,
or not, but
I'm not
now
too
I
sure
just see
how
that
you
you
guys
guys
was
are
feeling
telling
back
me that
then,
you
but
guys feel
I'm
the same
quite
way.
sure
That's
the
excellent.
last few
So
days
Anthony
I
also say
was
bearish, Peter
bearish.
bearish and waiting. That's
Yeah, I was
exactly
bad.
correct, Peter.
Really, really bad.
Kevin
So
bear
I'm
indeed.
not too sure if you guys
Right,
have feel
basically
it,
I was
but
bearish.
now I just see that you
Okay,
guys
why I was
are
bearish?
telling me that you guys feel the
Because some
same
people are
way.
saying that,
That's
Kel, you
excellent.
have your event
So
last
Anthony also
Saturday,
say
right?
bearish,
And
Peter bearish
isn't
and
that
waiting. That's
the reason you
exactly
call for buy?
correct,
I
Peter.
didn't know. I was
Kevin
last
bear indeed.
Saturday was an
Right.
event
Basically, I
to
was
talk about
bearish.
the
Okay.
aspect
Why I
of
was
this
bearish?
cryptocurrency
Because some people
market.
are saying that, Kel, you
But I
have your
gave my
event last
technical
Saturday,
view
right?
and I was
And
very
isn't
clear
that the reason
with
you call
my
for buy?
sharing. I
Is it
said that,
no?
right, we
I
can
was
buy, but we
last
need to
Saturday
wait
was an
for a
event
while.
to talk
Okay,
about the
need to wait for
aspect
a
of
while.
this
Remember that?
cryptocurrency market.
Right. So those who
But I
remember
gave
that
my
as well, right,
technical
please
view
key REM
and
right
I
now
was
so that
very
you guys
clear
can
with
validate what
my
I
sharing.
just
I
said.
said that
Right.
right,
I
we can
said that
buy,
you
but
can
we need to
buy,
wait
but
for a
not
while.
now. Wait
Okay,
for
need to
a
wait
few
for a
more
while.
days. All
Remember
right.
that?
Did I say that?
Right. So those who
Okay.
remember that as well, right, please key
Yeah.
REM right now
Okay.
so
So if
that
you
you
remember
guys
that,
can
please
validate what I
key
just said. Right.
it right
I
now so
said
that I
that
can see
we can
whether did I
buy,
say
but
the
not
right thing to
now.
all of you.
Wait for a
Okay.
few more days. All right. Did I say that? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So if you remember that, please
Right. Thank you
key
guys.
it right now so that
Okay,
we can
so I
see
did
whether
say
did I
that you
say the
guys have
right thing to
remembered.
all of you.
So today
Okay.
I want to share this with you guys. I want to tell you that in my opinion, Bitcoin will see first support at
All
only
right.
at
Thank you, guys.
38,500.
Okay.
And
So I
almost
did say that
incredibly,
you
this
guys have
thing was
remembered.
posted in
So
about
today I want to share this
near
with you guys. I want
12
to tell you
noon.
that
And that was
in my
where
opinion,
crypto Bitcoin was
Bitcoin will
trading
see first
about
support at only at
40,500.
38,500.
Okay,
And
and
almost
on the
incredibly, this
way,
thing was
so on
posted
the way to
in
the
about
office, I
near
just saw crypto
12 noon.
Bitcoin came down to
And that was where crypto
38,600
Bitcoin
and
was
then now
trading
rebounded a
about
bit. Wow, quite incredible, right?
40,500. Okay.
Seems that the
And
numbers are there.
on the
All
way,
right.
so
But
on
the
the way to the
scary part is
office,
this.
I
Okay,
just saw
yesterday I already told
crypto
you guys.
Bitcoin
Yesterday
came
I
down
told you
to
that it's a
38,600
possibility
and then now
for
rebounded a
Bitcoin
bit.
to go
Wow,
down
quite
all the
incredible,
way
right?
to
Seems that the numbers are
30,500.
there. All right.
Now, if you
But the
remember
scary
this,
part is this.
okay,
Okay.
all right,
Yesterday
please
I
key
already
number
told you
one
guys. Yesterday
that
I
I
told
did
you
say
that
this.
it's
If you
a
remember that I did say that
possibility
the Bitcoin
for
could,
Bitcoin to
could
go
go
down
down
all the
based
way
on the
to
weekly chart, right? There is a
30,500.
possibility that it may go
Now,
down to
if you remember this,
30,500.
okay,
Can you
all
key
right,
at number
please key
one
number
right
one.
now? Only
That I
only
did
when you
say this.
remember,
If you
okay?
remember that I
Don't
did
just
say
key
that
for
the
the fun.
Bitcoin
I mean, don't key because
could go
you
down
want to
based on the
make me
weekly chart,
happy
right?
because I want
There
to see
is a
whether did I
possibility
deliver
that it
the
may go
right
down to
message. All
30,500.
right, so
Can
Leon
you
say
key number one right now?
key number
Only
one.
when you remember,
Anthony
okay?
also wrote
Don't
number
just key for
one.
the fun.
Edwin
I mean,
also
don't
wrote
key
number
because
one.
you
Peter
want
two.
to
All
make
right,
me
so I
happy
did say that.
because I
That
want
means
to
that's
see
more
whether did I
important. Okay,
deliver
that
the
is very
right
important.
message.
Okay,
All right. So
myself, say to the
Leon say
boys, say to myself.
key number 1.
Okay, Andrew, Bridget, Jasmine, Fred. Okay, right. Thank you guys for participating. Thank you, Michael. All right. So if you ask me what have I done for myself, right? I actually have put 2 buy limit order. I repeat, 2 buy limit order. Over at Binance, all right, to buy small at 38,500 and 30,500. I think it was 31,500. I just keep a bit little more. 31,500, I think,
over at
remember
Binance,
exactly.
all right,
Small,
to buy
just a very
small,
small
small
quantity
at
and put it there.
38,500.
Now, why
at
am I buying Bitcoin when it's coming down
I
like
think
a
it was
falling knife? Because in
31,500. I
trading,
just
it's
give a
never
bit
to
of
buy
more,
a
a bit
falling knife.
more.
I totally agree with you,
31,500. I
but
think
because
exactly
we also been
small,
shorting
just a very
the
small quantity
Bitcoin from
and put it there.
the recent
Now,
high,
why am
and
I
now
buying
this profits that we
Bitcoin
are
when it's coming
generating
down
is
like a
just going to
falling
buy
knife?
some
Because in
Bitcoin and
trading,
keep
we
it
never to buy a falling
and
knife.
keep it.
I
Now,
totally
this
agree with you.
buy that we are
But
buying between
because
Binance
we
is to
also been
buy and
shorting
keep,
the
and
Bitcoin
we
from
would
the
we will wait for one
recent
day
high,
when you see
and
it
now
go to
this profits that we're
100,000, then we
generating
look
is
to
just going to buy
sell.
more Bitcoin and
So the
keep it
question is can even
and keep
Bitcoin
it.
now go to
Now, this
50,000? That's
buy
what
that
people
we
have
are
been
buying
asking me
between
right now,
Binance is
right?
to
So let
buy
me
and
ask this
keep,
question now,
and
everybody. Now,
we will
Bitcoin is
wait for
trading
one
about
day when you see
39,000
it go
now.
to 100,000.
Do you think that Bitcoin will go back
So
to
the question is this: can
50,000
even Bitcoin now go
by
to 50,000?
end
That's what
of
people have
this
been
month?
asking me right now,
That
right?
means
So
that,
let
do
me
you
ask this
think,
question now,
okay,
everybody.
let me make it
Now,
a bit longer
Bitcoin is
for you.
trading about
Do you think that
39,000
this
now.
Bitcoin will recover
Do you
above
think that
50,000
Bitcoin
by
will go back
mid
to
of June?
50,000
What do you think?
by
Do you think that
end
this
of
Bitcoin
this
will
month?
recover above
That means that, do you
this
think? Okay,
to
let me make it a
50,000
bit
by
longer
mid
for
of
you.
June?
Do you think
If
that
you think yes,
this
see the word
Bitcoin will
yes. You
recover
say
above
no, see the word no.
50,000
Let me
by
see you
mid
guys
of June?
how you
What do
guys
you think?
see the market right
Do
now.
you think that this Bitcoin will
Right,
recover
50,000, yeah?
above
50,000
this
US dollars.
to
What do you think?
50,000 by
Yes or
mid
no?
of June?
By
If
mid
you think
of June
yes, key the word
2021,
yes.
of
If you
course.
say no, key the word no. Let me see
Let me
you
see how
guys
many of you.
how you guys
All
see
right,
the
Rick
market
say
right now.
yes.
Right, 50,000, yeah? 50,000 US dollars. What do you think? Yes or no? By mid of June
Levi say
2021,
yes.
of course.
Nelson say yes.
Let me see how
Jonathan
many
say
of you.
yes.
All right,
Anthony say not so soon. Okay, possible yes, my Peter. June say yes. Judy say no. Fred
Levi say
possibly.
yes.
Alvin
Nelson say
yes.
yes. Jonathan
Okay.
say yes.
Susan also yes,
Anthony say not so
possible.
soon. Okay.
We'll go even
Possible
higher.
yes, my Peter.
Okay, Rick.
June
All
say
right,
yes.
Michael, yes.
Judy
Okay,
say
guys,
no.
thank you for your
Fred
contribution once again. All
possible.
right, thank
Alvin
you,
yes.
New you.
Okay.
All right,
Susan
pronounce it
also
correctly.
yes, possible.
All right.
We'll go even higher.
Okay.
Okay,
I
Rick.
think it
All right,
will.
Michael, yes.
All right.
Okay,
Not
guys,
because
thank
that
you for
I
your
bought,
contribution once
but
again.
because
All
based
right.
on technical
Thank
aspect,
you,
likely we'll see a rebound.
you.
But I want to
Also for you.
remind you guys that if you
All
actually
right.
attended last
Okay.
Saturday session, I
I
did say
think it
something very
will.
critical.
All right.
I did say
Not
that, right?
because that I bought,
Likely
but
June
because
will
based on
see
technical
further
aspect, likely we'll
correction.
see a rebound.
Okay,
But I
or a
want
correction.
to
So
remind
by
you
logic
guys
of
that if you
this,
actually attended last
by
Saturday
now
session,
the
I
market
did
is
say
selling off,
something
people
very
panic,
critical.
people sell,
I did say that,
and
right?
then the boys buy.
Likely June
Then they buy
will
it up
see
to maybe
further
some level
correction.
by June, maybe
Okay,
around
or a
there.
correction.
That's why they likely
So
will
by
likely
logic
sell
of
again.
this,
That is, if let's say you
by
follow the
now
script
the
that
market
I
is selling
mentioned.
off, people panic,
All
people
right.
sell,
So
and
let's
then
see
the
how it
boys
goes
buy.
and develop over
And then
there.
they
But
buy it
nonetheless,
up
as well,
to
right? These
maybe
two
some
numbers,
level by June, maybe around there. That's when they
38,500 and
likely will likely sell
30,500
again.
are the
That
two
is if
levels that
let's
I'm
say you
watching for
follow the
Bitcoin.
script
All
that
right, so you
I
can write it down
mentioned.
somewhere
All right.
and you can make your own
So let's
reference from
see
there.
how it goes and develop over there. But
Now,
nonetheless,
before
as
we
well,
start
right?
this
These two
afternoon
numbers,
MAO, once again, disclaimer as usual, please
38,500
understand
and
this, anything in
30,500,
trading,
the two
carry
levels that I'm
risk.
watching
There's
for
a
Bitcoin,
possibility of
right? So
losing
you can write
money.
it down somewhere
So if you
and you can
listen to
make your
me
own
and take
reference
my
point.
sharing as a reference guide, do understand
Now, before we start
I'm
this
just a regular
afternoon
guy
MAO, once
sharing,
again,
you know,
disclaimer as
information.
usual. Please
And
understand this:
if
anything in
you're
trading,
going to stay
carry
on,
risk.
you have
There's a
accepted
possibility of
this,
losing money.
and you are
So if you
identified me.
listen
All
to
right.
me and
If
take
you're going
my
to stay on for the
sharing
next
as a
5
reference
seconds,
guide,
means
do
you are good
understand
to go.
I'm
5,
just a regular guy
4,
sharing,
3,
information.
2,
And if you have,
1.
if
Okay,
you
let's
stay
continue
on,
then.
you have accepted
All
this,
right, now
and you
cryptocurrency
identified
is
me. All
definitely
right.
selling
If
very
you're going
hard.
to
Now,
stay on
how
for the next
hard
five
is hard? Let me
seconds,
show
means
you
you are
now.
good to
It's
go.
terrible.
5,
Now, this is
4,
I took on
3,
CoinDesk just about
2,
probably 20 minutes
1.
ago.
Okay,
Wow,
let's
look at
continue
it.
then.
Bitcoin is at
All right, now
39,000.
cryptocurrency is
Ethereum, this is all
definitely
the
selling
spot
very
market.
hard. Now, how
It,
hard
the
is hard? Let me
Ethereum
show
went down
you
to
now.
20,
It's
to
terrible.
900.
Now, this
Wow,
is
down by
I took on
$500
CoinDesk
in a
just
single
about
day. Oh my
probably 20
goodness,
minutes
Ethereum.
ago. Wow, look at it.
XRP down by
Bitcoin is at
5%,
39,000.
6%, Stellar
Ethereum is all the spot
14%,
market. The
Cardano
Ethereum went down to
17%,
900.
Dogecoin
Wow, down by
16%, Polkadot
$500 in a
9.95,
single day. Oh my goodness,
Chainlink
Ethereum.
5, and
XRP
all
down
these
by
coins, all right?
5%,
So if
6%.
you look at it across the
Stellar
board, right, the one
14%.
that lose the
Cardano
least is actually
17%.
the Polkadot Polkadot,
Dogecoin,
okay, and
16%,
XRP.
Polkadot
So of course,
9.95,
traders will definitely
Chainlink,
tell, then I should buy these
right?
two, right, because they
And
drop the
in all
least.
these
I
coins,
don't think
right?
that's how you work,
So
all
if you look
right.
at it
I
across
think
the
that you
board,
should be
right, the
looking for
one
something
that
that's
lose the
good
less
and
usually is
drop a
actually
lot.
the Polkadot,
So in my
okay,
opinion
and
itself, right,
XRP.
Ethereum,
So of
okay,
course,
Ethereum is near to a
traders will
buy.
definitely tell that I should buy these
Bitcoin,
two,
as I
right,
told
because
you,
they drop the least. I don't
38,500
think
is
that's
near
how
a
you
buy.
work, all right? I
Right,
think that you
Cardano,
should
I
be
haven't
looking
really
for
looked at
something
it,
that's
but
good and
170
drop
and
a
looks
lot.
it looks
So
comfortable.
in my opinion
170
itself, right,
looks comfortable,
Ethereum,
so let's take a
okay,
look at that.
Ethereum is near to a buy.
And the thing is this, you
Bitcoin,
cannot
I
just
told you
because the
already,
price system come down,
38,500
you
near a
buy. Okay,
buy.
that's very
Right,
dangerous.
Cardano, I
That's
haven't
why
really
on
looked at it,
17th of
but
May, 2 days
170,
ago, when
it
the
looks comfortable.
cryptocurrency was coming down,
170
right?
looks comfortable.
one of my trader friend asked me, hey, is it going to buy the
thing is
dip?
this, you
I
cannot
say
just because
yes,
the
but
price
wait for
come
the
down, you say
bottoming
buy, okay,
signal,
that's
all
very
right, means
dangerous.
setup. That
That's
means that,
why
right,
on
I
17th
did
of
mention
May, 2
that, right,
days
not
ago,
yet.
when
On
the
17th of May, I say,
cryptocurrency
yeah, we
was
can
coming
buy
down, right?
soon, but not
One
buy
of my
now,
trader
all right?
friend
So
asked me,
that
hey,
is
is it
where
going to buy
the
the dip? I
last
say
2 days
yes,
has
but
helped
wait
us to
for
now
the
get the cheaper
bottoming
price.
signal,
So you
right?
really
Means
need
set
to
up.
have someone
That means
guiding
that, right,
you
I
and to
did
make sure that you
mention
know
that,
what to
right,
do
not
with the
yet. On
market.
17th of May, I say,
So
yeah, we
what
can
is
buy
the reason
soon,
of the selling?
but
Well, there
not
are
buy
many
now,
reasons.
right? So
Well,
that
first
is
of
where
all, we
the
saw
2 days,
Elon
last
Musk,
2 days has
obviously,
helped
right?
us to
Everyone
now
is
get the cheaper
pointing at him
price.
right
So you
now
really need to
for being
have
that
someone guiding
so-called,
you and to make sure
that
that you know what to
really
do with the
joker
market.
that tweets and
So
cause a
what
lot
is the
of mayhem
reason
in
of
the
the
market.
selling? Well, there are
That's
many
one.
reasons.
The other one
Well,
is
first of
China.
all,
Now,
we
China is
saw
one big
Elon Musk,
problem. China
obviously,
apparently
right?
is
Everyone
now
is pointing at him
again
right
saying
now
that they
for
want to,
being that so-called
restrict
that really
cryptocurrency. Now, one
joker
moment they're
that tweets
okay,
and
one moment
cause
they're
a
not
lot of
okay. That's
mayhem in the
again like
market.
typical
That's
Elon
one.
Musk. And Elon
The
Musk
other
is
one is
actually,
China. Now,
in a
China
way,
is one
love
big
China
problem.
right now.
China apparently
So
is
these
now
two is a main
again
driver that
saying that
bring
they
the
want to,
market down. But the question is
restrict
this: if
cryptocurrency.
everybody
Now,
is
one
selling,
moment
then
they're
who's
okay,
buying?
one
That's
moment
the
they're not
question.
okay. That's again the
Everybody is
typical Elon Musk.
selling, who's
Elon Musk
buying,
is
right? That's
trying,
the thing.
in a way,
Yes,
love China right
Nelson,
now.
Ethereum is
So
coming
these
down.
two
So
is
my
a
take
main
is
driver that
also
will bring the
Ethereum will
market
be a
down. But
buy
the
pretty
question is
soon. I'll
this:
talk about
if
Ethereum
everybody is
later
selling,
on in
then who's
technical form.
buying?
But
That's the
let's come
question.
Bitcoin. Because
Everybody
why?
is
I told you
selling,
guys,
who's
if the
buying, right?
leader
That's first thing.
of
Yes,
cryptocurrency, which is
Nelson,
Bitcoin, goes
Ethereum
down,
is coming
the
down. So
rest will
my
have
take
trouble.
is
That's
also
why last
Ethereum will
week
be a buying pretty
I
soon.
keep
But
on
I'll talk about
reminding you
Ethereum
guys, I'm
later
not
on in
comfortable with
technical
whether
form,
Bitcoin
right?
is
Let's
moving
down
because
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin
Because
ain't
why?
moving,
I told
but
you
the
guys
rest
if
like
the leader
Cardano,
of
Ethereum was moving
cryptocurrency, which is
ahead,
Bitcoin,
all
goes
right?
down,
So
the
I
rest
did
will have
say that be
trouble. That's
careful.
why
If the
last week
leader start to
I keep
sell,
on
the
reminding you
rest will
guys,
follow.
I'm not
Remember that?
comfortable with where Bitcoin
Right,
is
last
moving
week
because
MEO,
Bitcoin
I talked
ain't
about
moving,
this,
but the rest like
my worry
Cardano,
about Bitcoin,
Ethereum
and
was
indeed
moving
it really happened. Now,
ahead,
of
right?
course,
So
did I
I did
expect
say
it to go
that
to
be careful.
40,000?
If
I
the
did mention
leader
that
start to
if the
sell,
market
the
loses the
rest will follow.
50,000,
Remember
the
that?
next level will be
Right, last week
40,000, and of
MEO I
course,
talked
after 40,000 will be at least
my worry
30,000,
about
and that
Bitcoin,
is
and
how
indeed it
you
really
right in
happened. Now, of
10,000
course,
master.
did I expect it to go to
So,
40,000? I
oops,
did
sorry,
mention that
let me
if
do
the
the
market
PowerPoint.
loses the 50,000, the next level will be 40,000, and of course, after 40,000 will be at least 30,000,
Okay,
and that
so
is
now what
how
happened is
like the
that people are
10,000
now
marker.
asking me the question, when can we see a
So,
bottom?
oops, sorry.
Well, we saw
Wait,
that
let me do the
Bitcoin had lost
PowerPoint.
13% intraday, we saw earlier. And the thing is this, it has lost what, 39% from its all-time
Okay,
high
so
of
now what happened is
64,000, and
that
this is
people
all the spot
asking
market.
me the question, when can we
So
see a
reason is
bottom?
because of
Well,
Tesla,
we
Elon
saw that the
Musk, and
Bitcoin had
then
lost
China, as I
13%
mentioned again.
intraday. We saw
So
earlier,
the three
and the
Chinese
thing is
banking
this:
and
it
payment
lost about
industry bodies
39%
issue
from
a
its
statement
all-time high,
warning
about
financial
64,000,
institutions
and this is all the
not
spot
to
market.
conduct virtual
So
currency
reason
related
is because
business.
of
So which means
Tesla,
that
Elon
any
Musk, and
business
then China,
that use
as I mentioned
Bitcoin for
again.
transaction, right,
So
will be barred.
the three
So that is
Chinese
the reason
banking and
why
payment
there is a
industry
bit of
bodies
problem right
issue a
now.
statement warning
And
financial institution
you
not
can
to
see right
conduct
here,
virtual
but
currency
then
related business.
some of
So
the
which means that
analysts, the
any
technical guys are
business
saying that, hey,
that
you know
use
what?
Bitcoin for
Normally for
transaction, right, will
business
be barred.
down by
So
30
that
for
is the reason
40% is
why there
very
is a bit
normal,
of problem
especially
right
for
now.
Bitcoin. So no
And
worry, because 64,000 was
you
a
can see
high.
right
So
here, but
40%
then
drop itself is
some of the
around here. They feel
analysts,
that
the
it's a good time to
technical guys
buy.
are saying that, hey, you
Because
know
he
what?
mentioned that right back
Normally
in
for
January,
business,
there was a
down by
35% drop, right? I
40% is
agree.
very normal,
And then
especially for
Bitcoin
Bitcoin.
recovers.
So
Okay,
don't worry
so
because
most of the
64,000 was a
analysts are looking
high.
at
So
38,000 to
40% drop
40,000, so
itself
it's the
is
first
around
within the
here.
same
We
range
feel
than
that it's
what
a
I
good time
said,
to buy
38.5.
because he
So
mentioned
when
that right back in
analysts are saying
January
that,
there
right,
was a
I would rather
35%
want
drop,
to
right?
think
I
a bit
agree.
deeper.
And
I
then
would say that
Bitcoin
yeah, first
recovers.
level is
Okay,
for 38,
so
500,
most of the analysts
38,500.
looking at 38,000 to
But I still
40,000. So
think the
it's the
market
first
may
within the
really
same
go
range of
down,
what I said,
smash it
38.5.
through
So
down
when
to about
analysts are saying that, right, I
30,500
would
or
rather want to think a
31,500,
bit
around there
deeper.
to
I would
be
say that yeah, first
a
level is
better
for
choice.
38,500,
Okay, so that's
38,500.
why I will say that
But
if
I
people
still
want
think
to
the
buy
market may
cheap, you can
really
consider
go
putting
down,
there. Okay,
smash it
now the thing
through
is, think
down to
about this.
about
When it's at
30,500
50,000, if you buy
31,500.
Bitcoin, right, if you go up 100,000, mean to 100,000, you only make one time profit.
So
It's
that's
not
why
very,
I
very,
will say that if people
in
want
my
to buy
opinion,
cheap,
it's
you can
nothing
consider putting
special.
there.
But if
Okay.
now at
Now the thing
30,000,
is,
go up
think
to
about this.
100,000,
When you
hey,
say
not bad. That's more
50,000,
than
if you buy
200%.
Bitcoin,
I
right? If
think
you go up
that is a
100,000,
worthy bet.
mean
All right, a
100,000,
worthy
you
bet.
make one time profit. It's not very.
Now, some people are asking me, Cal, would the Bitcoin go down to
It's nothing
20,000?
special. But if now
Well,
at
anything is
30,000, go to
possible. But
100,000,
my question
hey,
is
not
this:
bad.
at
That's more than
20,000, what would you
200%.
do?
I
That's
think
first
that is
ultimate
a
question.
worthy bet.
Second
Alright, a
question:
worthy
if you
bet.
go to 10,000, what would
Now,
you
some
do?
people asking me, Cal,
And you go
would
down
the
to
Bitcoin go down to
5,000, what
20,000?
would you do?
Well, anything
So
is
let's just throw
possible.
out this.
But my
What if
question is this:
Bitcoin
at
really goes
20,000,
down to
what would you do?
20,000?
That's the
What would
first
you do,
ultimate
guys?
question.
Yes, about 66
Second
of you
question:
guys.
if you go to
If
10,000,
Bitcoin do
what
go
would you
down
do?
to 20,000,
And you go
what
down
would
to
you do?
5,000,
Please
what
key
would
your
you
answer
do?
right now.
So let's
I
just
wait for
throw
your
out
answer
this.
first.
What if Bitcoin really goes down to 20,000? What would you do, guys? Yes, about 66 of you guys. If Bitcoin do go down to 20,000, what would you do? Please key your answer right now. I wait for your answer first.
Michael, run, don't touch. Okay. Kevin, buy. Fred, buy. Buy. Okay. Leo, buy and wait. Judy buy, Anthony buy.
Michael, run, don't touch. Okay.
There will be a massive
Kevin,
meltdown, that's for sure,
buy.
Maurice.
Fred,
June stays
buy.
stock up,
Buy,
very
buy,
good.
buy. Okay.
Jonathan say
Leo, buy
buy.
and wait. Judy,
Jerry
buy. Anthony, buy.
look to buy, I believe. Okay. Edwin buy
There will
and
be a
hold.
massive
Eric
meltdown.
say
That's for sure,
buy.
Morris.
20K buy,
June
buy
stays stock
Bitcoin.
up.
Week.
Very good.
Eman buy.
Jonathan say
GSS, Great
buy.
Singapore Sale. I think
Jerry,
buy one full Bitcoin. Wow.
look to
Okay.
buy, I believe.
Okay. Now I hope that I can hold you these messages again. I'm gonna hold you on this because I can be very sure if it goes down to 30,000, right, the whole atmosphere will be very different. And if it goes to 20,000, I think a lot of people will just say cut and then forget it because we never want to buy this Bitcoin again. That means it's tilted mania. And if you go to 10,000, I think you will fail. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you this upfront. Seriously, okay, seriously, yeah. I believe that if the Bitcoin market is to go down further, likely it will cause a definite problem across the board for financial assets. Because there's a lot of companies who bought Bitcoin recently, like Meitu or Meituan, right? They bought this Bitcoin. Even like MicroStrategy, I think they're going to fail by seeing this morning with the data. So what will happen is that it will hit the bottom line of many companies, and many companies, because of this drastic move, all right, they will likely, send out a lot of warnings, and that will really cause a big movement downwards, spiral downwards, okay, movement. And because of that itself, right, okay, financial stock market will just fall. And you guys know that we have been shorting the stock market for some time. So we will be benefiting from this movement down. And then what we will do is that while the crypto is still coming down, like Bitcoin still coming down, we'll take the profit from the stock market and move it down to buy more Bitcoin on the way down. So we're actually using profits to buy Bitcoin. And if it goes lower, we'll just buy more. All right, now I don't care whether how Bitcoin will perform, as long as I have Bitcoin and put it there, maybe later. Well, when is later? Well, based on the numbers, right, maybe by 2024, yeah, 2024, maybe Bitcoin will be back to 100,000 or even 200,000. Then that is whereby we look back again and say, hey guys, you bought 20K, but 10K. So that will be like 5 times, 10 times the profit. Think about this. This is quite a good strategy, right? Yeah, indeed. Those who agree with this strategy, I think you'll agree. So those who don't disagree, just hit the disagree. Okay, let me wait for your answer. So now the thing is this, while I'm waiting for your answer, right? This is actually one of the big problems again. Not many people know about this. Apparently a new OCC chief is in. Yeah, what's OCC? Okay. His job is to basically watch the crypto market. Okay, yes, it's like a little bit like ICAC, a little bit. Okay, look at his face. Okay, looks fierce. Okay, so a new OCC chief signaled greater caution on crypto. Right, we created an office of innovation, updated the framework for chartering the national banks. Okay, and also the trust of companies and all those involved in crypto, in short. So it's just basically telling you that, right, because of this technology is ongoing, there's a lot of in-out money problem, and we need to really monitor the situation to prevent illegal activity, money laundering, and stuff like that. Now, recently we saw, right, there was this pipeline hack, and instead of getting cash, which traditionally for ransom people pay by cash, this time they say, no, 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 I don't want cash, I want crypto. Oh my god. So now it becomes so convenient, right? Everybody wants crypto. So in my perspective, do you think that crypto will disappear? Do you think so? Do you think that crypto will disappear because of that? I can tell you this. If you're telling me now, right, people are paying ransom by crypto, I can tell you, man, there's no way this will disappear. Maybe you'll lie low for a while, just for the sake of making sure things get better. I'm so sorry, it will not disappear. It will just come back. Alright, so there is some people argument saying that crypto is a very dangerous thingy, it's a dangerous asset, it's terrible. Well, let me tell you this, okay? There's always the better half, there's always the evil half. So let me show you the evil half of it. Now, take a look. Now, I give you some time to read this. You take a look. Alright, these are all the points of people saying that crypto, Bitcoin is a dirty asset. But when we look at the reality of the real so-called dirtiness in the market, right, in the financial market, I think Bitcoin is nothing. Example, fraudulent activity involving plastic cards has reached $27 billion in 2018, doubling from what they had 5 years ago. And the number keep on going up. So you're telling me that Bitcoin is fraudulent activity, then talk about credit cards then how about this wire fraud, okay? Just coming from FBI, about 25 billion was stolen, okay, in 3 years using span of this method alone. Then how about Swift messaging, all right? money
credit
stole
cards then?
for Federal
Then
Reserve
how
of New York.
about
Oh my
this
God,
wire
Federal Reserve of
fraud?
New York
Okay,
being stolen.
just heard
Okay,
from
and the
FBI,
money
about
never
25 million
recovered
was
despite it's a
stolen. Okay, in
regulated
3
banking
years we didn't
system.
spend on
Still
this
think about
anymore.
this. Then
Then
there's
how
so
about
many
sweep
of them,
messaging,
right?
right? Money
Okay,
stolen
there's so
from
many of them.
Federal Reserve of
So
New
you can
York.
see
Oh my
all
God,
these are
Federal
all the
Reserve of New
illicit
York being stolen.
activity
Okay,
that
and the
other things
money
is
never
happening, but
recovered
the
despite
market
it's
just
a
say, hey, you know
regulated
what,
banking
this
system.
is not
Now think
important.
about this.
Bitcoin,
And
Bitcoin,
there's
Bitcoin.
so
So
many
don't
of
you
them,
find that this
right?
is a bit of propaganda?
Okay, there's
It's
so
more
many
like they're
of them.
trying to
So you can
push
see all
everybody
these
out
are
of
all the
Bitcoin.
illicit
So I've been
activity
saying
that
this. There's only
other
21
things is
million Bitcoin in
happening,
the
but the
market. All
market just
right,
say,
are
oh,
you
you know
telling me
what?
that all the
This
Bitcoins
is
is
not
circulating in
important.
the market?
Bitcoin,
Come
Bitcoin,
on,
Bitcoin.
man.
So
I
don't you find
really
that this
don't
a bit of
believe in this. I
propaganda?
always
It's
said
more
that
like
right
they're
there.
trying to,
If I have
push
21 million Bitcoin
everybody
and
out of
18
Bitcoin.
minutes in the
So
market,
I've been
and
saying
if I'm
this, there's
I'm
only
a
21 million
multi-millionaire, I'll keep
Bitcoin in the
some and put
market,
it at
all
home.
right? Are you telling me that all the
Seriously, why
Bitcoins are
would I want to bring
circulating
it
in the
out?
market? Come on,
Seriously.
man.
So my
I
point is
really
this.
don't
This is
believe
to
in
me
this.
is
I
a big
always
wash.
say that
That's
right
all.
there. If I
So
have 21
guys,
million
all
Bitcoin
I
and
can say
18
is
minutes in the
as the price
market,
go
and if
lower,
I'm
if you're
I'm a
comfortable,
multi-millionaire, I'll keep some and
maybe
put it
at
at home.
every good level, just go and buy
Seriously,
some.
why would I
I
want to
think
bring it
that is
out?
my personal take.
Seriously.
All
So
right,
my
but
point
again,
is
I
this.
can be
This is
totally
to me
wrong.
is a
So
big wash. That's
just
all.
stay cool. All
So
right.
guys,
So that's
all I can
why
say is as the
you
price
see
go
that
lower,
UN
if you're
estimate
comfortable,
1.6
maybe
trillion
at
per
every
year
good
is
level,
involved
just
in
go and
money
buy
laundering,
some.
and
I
they're talking
think
about
that is my
Bitcoin.
personal take. All
Okay.
right, but again, I
Anyway,
can be
so now
totally wrong.
Bitcoin from a
So
very
just stay cool, all right?
glorious
So that's
gold
why
coin and now become a duck
you see
coin.
that UN estimate
Okay, so this is
1.6
life. Every
trillion per
time
year
when
is
things goes
involved in
bad,
money
right? You look
laundering
at the
and
media,
they're
the
talking
way
about
they
it.
whack itself, right? They really,
Okay. Anyway,
really
so
want
now
you out.
Bitcoin from a
And when you are
very
out, that's where
glorious
they come in.
gold
It's
coin
always
and now
like
become
that.
a duck
Nothing
coin.
has been new.
Okay.
All right,
So this is
so
life. Every time when
people
things
ask
goes
me,
bad,
Cal,
right?
so
You
how did
look
your
at the
system
media,
perform
the way they
yesterday?
whack itself, right?
Well,
They
this is
really,
how it looks like
really
yesterday.
want you out.
Yesterday, huh?
And when you are out,
Yesterday for
that's where the
Bitcoin. Let me
profit
explain this
come
how
in.
it
It's
works again.
always
Everybody,
like
let's
that.
take a look.
Nothing has been new. All
Okay,
right.
first of
So
all, you look at
people will
the
ask me, Cal,
screen
so how did
from
your system
blue turn
perform
to
yesterday?
green. I mean, you see the
Well, this is
KCS
how it
turn
looks like
green.
yesterday.
You go
Yesterday,
up, and you
yesterday
look
for
at the
Bitcoin. Let me
color. It's
explain this how it
normally
looks
red.
again.
Red
Everybody,
for
let's
a
take a
while.
look.
Red turns to
Okay,
yellow.
first
This is
of
where the
all,
next
you look at
5 minutes. This is a
the
5 minute
screen
chart.
from blue
You
turn
go
to
into buy.
green. I mean, you
Now,
see the
one
KCS
tick
turn green.
means
You
that
go
from
up,
entry
and if you
to
look
take
at the
profit is
color, it's
300.
normally red. You wait
If
for a
it's two
while.
ticks,
Red turns
it
to
means
yellow.
that
This is where the
500
next 5
from
minutes. This is a
entry.
5 minute
If it's
chart.
three
You
ticks,
go into buy.
it's about
Now, one
800.
tick
Okay, that's how we
means
work
that
here, huh?
from
So
entry
if you have
to take
achieved, you
profit
have
is
purchased here,
300.
you realize that you went up,
If
right?
it's two
And that
ticks,
will give us
it
about
means that
500,
500
around
from
500 in terms
entry.
of profit.
If it's
So
three
that's
ticks,
why we have
it's
clocked
about
into.
800. Okay,
Now,
that's
if the
how we
market
work here.
failed, didn't really give us
So if
as
you have
much, right,
achieved, if
and
you
it
have
goes
purchased
down,
here, you
hit
realize
our
that you
stop
went up,
loss,
right?
you lose money
And
lah.
that will
So
give
call it
us
like
about
X.
500.
So if
About
we have
500
waited
in terms
again,
of
there's
profit.
another
So
KCX
that's why
indicator.
we
You
have
can
clocked
see over
into.
here.
Now,
Right,
if the
blue
market
turn to
fail,
green,
didn't really give
look
us
for
as
color
much, right?
change,
When
red
it
to
goes down,
yellow, and then
hit
you
our stop
buy,
loss,
you
we'll
keep
lose money
it
lah. So
until
call it
you're
like X.
happy. Every
So
time
if
hit
we have waited
300, take
again,
some
there's another
profit.
KCX
Hit
indicator you
500,
can
take
see
some
over here,
profit. See
right?
800, take
Blue
some
turn to
profit.
green,
Now we
look
take
for color
300
change,
profit, you
red to
shift your stop loss
yellow,
higher.
and then
This is
you
report
buy,
the plus.
you keep it
So if you
until
just
you're
follow that,
happy.
you will
Every
see
time
that,
hits
it
300,
happened
take some
again here.
profit. Hit
Now this trade,
500,
you may
take
say,
some
how come there's a
profit.
dash
See
here? Why?
800, take some
Because
profit.
based on rule,
Now
the
we take
market must
300
go
profit,
above
you shift your
the
stop loss higher.
opening
This is what we
price
call
of the
the
entry
plus.
bar, which
So if you just
unfortunately
follow
this
that,
one here
you will
itself,
see that,
both
it
occasion the
happened
market
again
did
here.
not cross the
Now
opening
this
price of
trade,
the
you may
entry
say, how
bar,
come there's a
so we
dash here?
wouldn't have
Why?
traded.
Because
But
based
after
on
that,
rule, the
later you
market
can
must
see
go
it happened
above
again.
the opening price
Blue
of
turn
the
to
entry
green,
bar,
and then
which
after that, red
unfortunately
turns to
this one here
yellow. You go
itself,
in to buy,
both
and you can
occasion the
see
market
market
did
going up.
not
So it's
cross
pretty
the
simple.
opening
You just
price of
stay
the
at
entry
home,
bar,
look at the
so we wouldn't
colors,
have
and you
traded.
trade. So those
But
people will
after
now,
that, later you can
because a
see
lot
it
of
happen again.
kids at home now, right? So dear
Blue turn
parents,
to
you can
green,
consider
and then
trading
after that,
Bitcoin.
red turns to yellow. You go
and make some pocket money out of
you
this.
see market going up.
Indeed,
So it's
Rick,
pretty simple.
this
You just
banks
trade at
cannot be
home,
trusted.
look at the colors and
Okay.
you trade.
All right.
If
So
market go
yesterday,
down,
how we
a lot of
performed.
kids at home now, right? So
Basically,
new
we have
parents, if you
4 wins
consider
out of 5
trading
trades
Bitcoin,
around there. If you actually
you make
really
some
follow
pocket
the
money
team,
out of this.
so there are
Indeed,
losses.
Rick,
There's no
best
trades,
banks
but
cannot be trusted.
overall, we have more
Okay.
wins than
All
losses.
right.
That
So
is for
yesterday,
this
how we perform?
Bitcoin
Basically,
yesterday.
we have
And
4
how
wins
about
out of 5
Ethereum?
trades
Well,
around
Ethereum
there if you
also
actually
did a
really
pretty good
follow
job
the
for us
team. So
yesterday.
there are
So you
losses,
can
there's
see
more
that blue
trades,
turned
but
to green.
overall,
You
we
look
have
for
more wins
buy.
than
Red
losses.
turns
That
to
is
yellow.
for
You
this
enter buy. And of course, voila,
Bitcoin
you can
yesterday.
see all the
And how about
way
Ethereum?
Ethereum went up. So
Ethereum
for
also
Ethereum,
did a
right,
pretty
one
good
tick
job for us
is
yesterday.
10,
So you can see
2
that blue
ticks
turn to
is
green,
about
you look for
15,
buy, red turns
and
to
3
yellow, you
ticks
enter
is
buy,
about 25.
and of course, voila, you can see all the
Okay,
way
all
Ethereum
right.
went
So
up.
you can
So
see
for
that
Ethereum, right,
after
one
we
tick
bought, right, this
is
Ethereum
10,
went up all the way.
2 ticks
So we get 3 sticks
is
because it's
about
more than
15,
$25
and
easily.
3 ticks
Right, if
is
single
about
tick is
25.
about $10. If it's 3 ticks again, another $25.
So you
But
can
of
see
course,
that
will we lose money?
after we
We
bought,
will
right,
lose
this
money at
Ethereum
times.
went
So in this
all the
case,
way.
it didn't go up
So
much,
we get 3 sticks
and the
because
stop
it's more
loss
than
was actually
$25
activated.
easily.
But normally, after
Right,
we
you
lose
single
money,
tick is for
if the next
$10.
trade comes in,
If
the
it's 3 ticks
KCX say
again,
time to
another
buy again,
$25.
you
But of
just need
course,
to
will
buy.
we
Now,
lose
our
money?
system is
We will
strictly
lose
for
money at
buying,
times. So in this
for
case, it didn't
buying,
go up
for
much,
buying at the
and the stop
bottom,
loss
right?
was actually
Unless the
activated.
system
But
says, you know
normally,
what,
after we lose
it's a
money,
clear-cut
if the next trade
sell
comes
from the
in,
day
the
chart
KCX say
aspect,
time to
then we
buy
can do
again, you just need to
some
buy. Now,
you know,
our system is
preparation work
strictly
just
for
to
buying,
protect our profits. All right, so
for buying at
yesterday
the
we have how
bottom, right?
many? Total
Unless
6
the
trade
system
lah. We have
says, you know
5
what,
weeks. Not too
it's a
bad, right, for a
clear-cut
system like
sell
this.
from the day
So how
chart
many of you
aspect,
like
and
this
then we
system?
can
Do
do
you like
some
this system? Please key the word
preparation
LIKE. You
work
like.
just to
All
protect
right.
our profits.
Okay.
All right. So yesterday we have how many? Total 6 trade lah. We have 5 wins. Not too bad, right, for a system like this. So how many of you like this system?
You like this
system?
system?
Please
Yeah, you like the system? Please key the word LIKE
All right.
so that I know that you like
Okay.
this system. Okay. Okay, wow, love it.
You like
Okay,
this system?
excellent. Okay.
Yeah, you like the system? Please
All right, now I'm going to explain to you guys now how do we get the technical level for Bitcoin, shall we? Okay, so let's just go first to the Bitcoin in a moment right
Okay,
now.
wow, love it.
Now this is the
Excellent.
Bitcoin day chart,
All
okay,
right,
the
now I'm
daily
going to
chart. Okay,
explain to
now
you
I'm going to
guys now
just
how do we
do
get
a
the
simple
technical
thing here
level
first.
for Bitcoin, shall we?
Now you can see for
Okay, so
today,
let's just go first to
the
the
market
Bitcoin
opening
in a moment
price is
right
within
now.
2 period,
Now
right?
this is the
So by
Bitcoin
right,
day
right,
chart,
with the
okay, the
KSI
daily
being red
chart.
in
Okay,
color,
now
that
I'm
means
going
the
to
market
just
that will be further
do a simple
selling.
thing here first.
But we also notice that at
Now
the
you can
bottom,
see
the
for
KCX
today,
already turned green
the
in
market
color.
opening
So we know the
price is
downside
within
will
2
be
period,
quite
right?
limited soon.
So by
Okay.
right,
So we
right, with the
realize that there's a few
KSI
numbers
being red
here.
in color,
A
that
few
means the
numbers here.
market
This
will
is
be
called the
further
KCB
selling.
level. The
We also
KCB
notice
level
that
is
at the
between
bottom, the KCX already
27,500
turned green in color. So we know the
to
downside will be quite
38,500.
limited
So for
soon. Okay.
students, you know what to
So
do
we
with
realize
this.
that there's a few
For the
numbers here.
non-student, if you're
A few
interested to find
numbers
out
here.
more,
This is
right,
called
of
the
course you need to
KCB
learn from
level.
me. You need to
The
learn
KCB
and of
level
course
is between
pay. So you can
27,500
contact us on the site, okay?
to
Now, what I'm saying is that, right, based on
38,500. So
this,
for
if the
students, you
market
know what to
loses
do with this. For the
40,500,
non-student, if you're
this
interested to find out
Bitcoin
more,
will
right, of
drop,
course you
and
need to
indeed it
learn from
really,
me.
really
You
happened.
need to learn,
Okay.
of course, must pay.
So this
So
is
you can
just to
contact
tell
us
you
on the
that
site, okay?
Bitcoin at the moment now,
Now,
the
what I'm saying
whole
is that, right, based
situation
on this,
is
if
not that
the market
optimistic
loses
until the
40,500,
color change
this
back
Bitcoin will
from
drop,
red turns
and
to
then it will really,
yellow,
really happen.
then you can look out
Okay.
for buying signal.
So
At
this
the
is
moment
just
now,
to tell you
there
that
don't seem to
Bitcoin
be
at the
any
moment
chance of
now,
doing
the
that.
whole
Okay,
situation
now this is
is
just
not
only
that
the daily
optimistic
chart. The thing that I'm
unless
quite worried
until
is
the
the
color
weekly chart.
change back
Now
from
look at
red turns to
everybody. This
yellow,
is the weekly
then you
chart
can look
of
out for
the
buying
Bitcoin,
signal.
the
At
weekly
the
chart.
moment now,
So what I
there
did
don't
is I
seem to
take the
be any
high
chance of
and the
doing that.
low of the
Okay, now
body.
this is
I
just
will
only the
get the
daily chart.
range.
The thing
So
that
that
I'm quite
range
worried
itself,
is the
right,
weekly chart.
apparently is about
Now you get look everybody.
1,400.
This is the weekly
So what
chart
I
of
believe is
the
that if the
Bitcoin
market can
weekly
go down
chart.
by
So what I did is
1,400
I
in
take the
terms of
high and
magnitude,
the low
likely
of
it
the
will have a
body.
follow-through
I will get
effect.
the range.
So from where
So
we
that
are here,
range itself, right,
1,004
apparently
will
is
be
about
somewhere around here. So
1,400.
which means that, right, there
So
is
what I
a
believe is that if the
possibility
market
for
can go down by
Bitcoin to really
1,400 in
come
terms of
down
magnitude,
all the way
likely it
to
will have a follow-through effect. So
30,500
from where we
area.
are here,
Okay, it is
1,004 will be
possible. All
somewhere
right.
around here.
So
So which means that,
if
right,
this is
there
going to be
is a
possible, then we're going to see
possibility
something
for
like this.
Bitcoin
The
to
price
really
comes
come
down,
down
maybe
all the
swivel a little
way
bit
to
here and come down to here. And when it
30,500
reaches this
area.
point, what will
Okay,
happen?
it
I
is
suspect that the
possible.
market will
All right.
bottom out
So
and may
if
recover
this
from
is going to
there.
be possible, then we're
All
going to
right, it
see something
may
like this.
recover from
The
here.
price
So
comes
that is the
down,
view
maybe
that I
swivel a
have.
little bit
And
here
for
and come
today's
down to here.
Bitcoin trading,
And
let's
when it
take a
reaches
look
this
at today's
point, what will
Bitcoin
happen? I
trading.
suspect that the
Well,
market
today
will bottom
Bitcoin
out
trading, you
and
can see from
may
the chart
recover
right
from
now.
there.
There
All
is
right, it
no
may
much trade
recover from here.
available to enter
So
because
that is
why?
the
The
view that we
rate,
have.
the entry
And
bar.
for
Okay,
today's Bitcoin
this one you
trading,
entered.
let's take a look for today's
This one
Bitcoin trading.
you didn't
Well,
enter
today
because the
Bitcoin
market
trading,
went
you can see from
below.
the chart right
This one
now,
we entered and now
there
we
is no
have
much
stopped
trade
out already.
available to enter
Okay,
because
the
why?
next one we
The
entered was
red
KCX here,
entry
right?
bar. Okay, this
We
one
have already
this one
entered
you entered.
and
This
the
one
stop loss is placed here.
you
So as long as the
didn't enter
market
because the
stays
market went
focused,
below.
you'll be okay.
This one we
Morning
entered
wise
and
itself,
now
right,
we
there
have
was an
stopped out
entry over
already.
here.
Okay, and the
Okay,
next one we
so
entered was
we are update update you
here,
more
right?
on this
We have already
tomorrow.
entered,
But main thing is this: you can
and the
see,
stop
you just
loss
wait
is
for the
placed
color
here.
to
So
turn
as long as the
around
market
and look
stays
for trade. Now, not every
focused,
time trade
okay.
will be perfect.
Modeling wise,
There
this
will
is
be
our right
losses
now,
at
an
times.
entry
Okay,
over
there
here.
will be losses at times.
Okay, so we'll update you more on this tomorrow.
Okay,
But main
so
thing
that
is this:
is
you can
the
see we just wait
Bitcoin.
for the color to turn
Look at
around and look
Ethereum
for trade.
now
Now,
for
not
the
every
day
time
chart
trade will
first.
be perfect.
Now, day
There will
chart
be
for
losses at times.
Ethereum, you
Okay,
can
there
see
will
this
be
is
losses
the
at
same
times.
thing. I suspect that Ethereum will be coming down
Okay,
to
so
about
that is the
2750
Bitcoin. Look at
level.
Ethereum
If
now. We'll go
Ethereum
on the
do
day
come down to
chart first.
2750, I think that'll
Now,
be a
day
lovely
chart for
time
Ethereum, you
to
can
buy
see this
into
is
this.
the same
Now, the
thing.
market now
I
is
suspect
hovering
that
at our
Ethereum will be
KCB
coming
level,
down
right?
to about
Trying to get a base
27.
there. but
50
I strongly
level.
believe that
If
maybe
Ethereum
another
do come
knee-jerk
down to
effect
2750,
will
I think
likely
it'll be
bring
a
it
lovely
down to
time to buy
2750
to
level.
buy into
Now, at the
this.
moment now, the
Now the
KSI
market
is
now is
red
hovering
and
at the
blue bars
our
are there.
KCB
So
level,
what it tells me,
right?
that means
Trying
that
to
the
get a
market
base
is
there,
near a
but
bottom
I
soon,
strongly believe
or at
that
least
maybe
this
another
wave. Not
knee-jerk
a
effect
not
will
a
likely bring it
V
down to
bottom, but A
2750
bottom.
level.
Okay,
Now at the moment now
A
the
bottom,
KSI is
meaning one
red
of the
and blue
bottoms. All
bars are
right.
there. So
So
what it tells
traders, you
me
can
that
watch
means
out
that the
for
market
this
is near
Ethereum.
a bottom soon for
Okay,
at least
Ethereum.
this wave.
Now that is
Not
the
a
using
D
TWB
bottom but
system. I
A
can now show you
bottom.
another
Okay,
one. It's a
A
conventional, and
bottom,
this is where
meaning
I
one
get a
of the
little bit.
bottoms, right?
I want to tell you
So
why am I
traders, you
saying
can
this. Now
watch
look
out
at this is
for
a day
this
chart of
Ethereum.
Bitcoin. I draw this
Okay,
2 days ago.
Ethereum.
I told you
Now
likely the
that is
Bitcoin
the
will come
using
down to this point,
TWB system.
and
I can now show you
incredibly
another
it came
one.
down to
It's a conventional, and this time I
38,500
get
and
a little
really
bit.
stopped there.
I'll
Wow,
tell you why am I
exactly
saying
that
this.
what I
Now look at
said.
this is a day chart of
Okay,
Bitcoin.
so
I
why
draw
is the
this two
worry
days
now?
ago. I
Now
told you
everybody take a
likely
look.
the Bitcoin will
This is
come
the
down to this
100%
point,
mark. This
and
is the
incredibly
80%
it
mark.
came down to
And you can see very clearly
28,500
the
and
market,
really
once it
stopped there.
loses the
Wow,
80% mark,
exactly
it
that
went
what I
lower.
said.
Did it happen
Okay,
before?
so
Well, it did
why
happen
is the
before.
worry now?
It
Now
was down
everybody
below
take a look.
80%.
This is the
The
100%
downside
mark.
was just only a
This is the
couple of days
80% mark.
limited,
And you
and
can
then
see
after that it
very clearly
rebounded. But
the
this time
market,
around,
once it
wow, look
loses
at
the
it.
80%
The
mark,
market has
it
went
went
down
lower.
more
Did it
than
happen
probably,
before?
as I said,
Well, it
maybe
did
about
happen before when
40%.
down we was
So
down
that
below
is whereby
80%.
people are
The
getting a bit panicked.
downside was just only a
So
couple of
when
days
can we start to
limited,
buy
and then
into
after that
this
it rebounded. But
Bitcoin?
this time
Well,
around,
first
wow,
of
look
all,
at
you have
it.
to find a
The
base,
market
like
has
how it
went
usually
down more
does.
than
Usually
probably
what
I
it
would
does is
just
that if
say
it's staying
maybe
above
about
the opening
40%.
price, okay,
So
it will
that
stay above
is
the
whereby
opening
people are
price,
getting a bit
and
panicked.
the market has to
So
recollect back
when can
all
we
the
start
way
to
to
buy
80%.
into this
And then after
Bitcoin?
that, if you go to
Well, first of all, you have
80%,
to
you have
find
to
a
see
base
whether
like what usually
what
does.
happened next.
Usually what it does
If
is
it's
that it will be
all good
staying
to
above the
go,
opening price.
then you can go
Okay,
and
you stay
slowly
above the
climb
opening
up
price,
80%, then
and
slowly
the market have to
85, and
recollect
so
back
forth.
all the way to
All right, meaning
80%.
from where you came
And then after
from,
that,
you're
if it
going to
goes
go
to
back where you are.
80%, you have to
All
see
right, this is what
whether
I'm looking at. But
what
of
happened
course,
next.
if the market
If it's
goes
all good to
drastic,
go,
really
then you can
drastic,
go and
then
slowly
the
climb
next
up
level, the
80%,
market
then
can
slowly
really go,
85, and
can
so
be as
forth.
low as
All right, meaning from where you came from, you're going to go back where
30,500
you were.
level.
All right, this is what I'm
Okay,
looking
so
at.
that is
But of course,
somewhere around
if the
here.
market go drastic,
Okay,
really
get
drastic,
it? All
at the
right.
next
So
level,
the
the market can
80% mark is
really go
right, shows
and go as
the
low
turning
as
point. But now the market is so far away from the
30,500
80%
level.
mark, it's going to be quite
Okay, so
difficult
that
for
is
the market to
somewhere
turn
around
around
here.
unless it's like a bottom
Okay,
up, right? Which will
get it?
inform you
All
guys
right. So
as
the
on every single
80%
day.
mark itself, right, shows the turning point. But now the market is so far
Okay,
away
so like
from the 80%
Ethereum,
mark,
now Ethereum is a
it's going to be
different
quite
story
difficult for the
altogether.
market to turn
Ethereum,
around
basically every
unless
time
it's
you go
like a
down to
bottom up,
80%,
right?
it
Which
will
will
always
inform
take
you
a strong
guys
rebound on its
as
own.
on every single
So
day.
now what we are saying is almost exactly the same thing again. So now we have the
Okay, so
highest
like
point for
Now
Ethereum at
Ethereum is a different story
4380
altogether.
level. Then it
Ethereum,
went down
basically
all
every
the
time you
way
go down
close
to
to
80%,
80%. I
it
told
will
you
always
guys,
stage
if
a
the
strong
market cannot
rebound on its
recover,
own.
there will be more
So now what
selling.
we are saying
And
is
I told you
almost
that,
exactly the
and
same thing
indeed it
again.
really
So
happened.
now
And
we have
now
the
we are
highest
near
point
to the
for
space
Ethereum at 43
whereby
easy
traders, if you
level.
want to look
Then
for
it went down
buying,
all the way,
you can
broke the
consider somewhere
80%. I
around
told you
here,
guys if the market cannot recover,
2755
there will be
level,
more
just
selling.
around
And I
here,
told you that,
because
and
based on
indeed
what I'm
it
looking at the
really
RSI
happened.
right
And
now,
now
we
we
are
are
near
near
to
to
the
the
bottom.
space
So if
whereby
the
traders,
Bitcoin do
if you
go,
want to look for
Ethereum, sorry,
buying,
Ethereum go down a
you
bit
can
more,
consider
about
somewhere around here,
2755, you can actually
27.55
utilize
level,
it
just
and get
around here.
coin out there.
Because based on what
Okay.
I'm looking at the
All
RSI
right,
right
guys,
now, we are
cool on
near to the
this.
bottom.
27,
So if the Bitcoin go
2755
to
level. That
Ethereum,
will be
sorry,
a
if
very
Ethereum
good
go
cool
down a bit
level to
more,
look out for.
about 27.55, you
Okay,
can
so that
actually
is
utilize it
the
and get a coin out there.
Ethereum
Okay.
and
All
Bitcoin.
right,
I
guys,
share with
cool
you
on this.
guys. I still believe that this market is
27.55
to go
level.
up.
That will
So
be a
I
very
suspect
good
the next
cool
few
level
days
to
the
go in
market
for.
will find a bit of recovery,
Okay, so
and that
that
is
is
whereby I
the
will suggest that if you don't buy today, you
Ethereum
will buy it
and
tomorrow or
Bitcoin.
other days when it's
I
going up,
share with
right?
you guys.
Then
I
do make
still
sure that
believe
you know
that
where's your
this
stop loss point,
market will
because there'll
go
be a lot
up.
of stale
So I
bull on
suspect the
top.
next few
And
days
of
the
course,
market will
anytime the
find a bit
market
of
recover,
recovery,
this stale
and
bull will
that
come
is
in to
whereby
sell
I
on
will
you guys.
suggest that if you don't buy buy today,
So
you
trade
buy
with care. Okay, that
tomorrow
is
or
my
the other days when it's going up,
main
right?
piece of this.
Then do make sure that you know where's your stop loss point.
All
Because
right, so
if
I
it is
come to the
still
end
go on
of the
top,
crypto
and
sharing.
of course
Okay,
anytime
now
the
we'll do a
market
quick one on
recover,
the
this
financial
still will
market.
come into
Let's
sell
drive it
on
in.
guys. So trade with care. Okay, that is my.
All right, the US Dow Jones has tried to come down a bit lower because of today
Alright, so
below
I come to the
P2.
end of the
KSI is
crypto
red. There's
sharing.
some
Okay,
selling,
now we'll
but
do
it's
a
not
quick
a
one
lot
on the
compared to
financial
what we
market.
expect to
Let's drive
see.
it in.
That is okay. Then how about the
Alright, the US
S&P
Dow Jones has
500?
tried to come down a bit
S&P
lower
500 is now
because
also
of today
below
below
P2.
P2.
So
KSI
likely
is
it's
red.
all right
There's
that
some
it's a high
selling, but
chance
it's
that
not
the
a
market
lot
will go to
compared to what we
4039
expect to see.
level,
That is
4039.
okay. Then
Right,
how
right now
about
for you.
the
If it's going
S&P
to go
500?
down,
S&P
4039.
500 is now also below P2, so likely it's all right.
All
There is
right.
a high chance that
Not
the market will
comfortable
go
because the
for
KSI is red.
4039
That is the main
level,
reason.
4039. Right, going right down for
All
you.
right, the next one, it will
It's
be
gonna go down
uh,
4039.
DEX. All right, you can see
All right.
DEX. Oh, DEX
Not
has just
comfortable
opened.
because the
DEX
KSI is
opened
red.
and it
That is
just
the main
gapped down.
reason.
All right, that has just gapped down.
All right, the
so
next
that's
one
why
will be
there's a good chance that DEX may have to travel
DEX.
down to 15,032
You can see DEX.
for any
DEX has
artificial
just
score.
opened. DEX open
All
and
right,
it
it's
just gapped down.
Uncle Arun around here.
All right, DEX has just gapped down. So
All right,
that's why there's a good chance that DEX may have to
15,032.
travel down
So
to
that is the risk that we need to pay.
for any
All right,
artificial
to
score.
to get the market a good price.
Around here.
Okay, then we have the
so that is the
China.
risk that
That's
we
China.
need to pay. All right, to get
for 1
the
minute.
market a good price. Okay, then we have
now China A50. I told you this morning during the morning MAO. I told you guys that if China A50 cannot stay up and it pull back below the MLP, it will be going down, and it really happened. And now it's basically
China A50. I told you this
morning
during the morning MAO.
So if the market
I told you guys that if
stable
China
MA
A50
200,
cannot
that's the
stay
problem.
up
At the moment
and
now,
it
it seems
pull
to be
back below the
staying, so
MLP,
fine.
it will
Let's
be
leave
going
it there.
down, and it really happened. And now
And
it's basically holding at its ground.
that is gold, the last one. We have gold.
To stay above MA 200, then
all right, gold today is basically pretty flat, not moving much for today gold because maybe they're waiting for FOMC minutes later. All right, but you can see gold has been ding-donging around, but of course it did trigger P2 to go up, so it's a to buy. So for me, I do think that gold will go higher. All right, go higher, but a pullback near term will be great. So which means that now I suspect that gold may pull back down to about 1828 level. That will be a lovely time to buy into gold. Right, the next level is 1810, so that won't be far away. So let's see first, 1828 first. If gold pull back to 1828, that will be a good time to look at gold because that will be the Fibonacci 38.2 level. Silver,
right, the next level is 1810.
Silver, I think that it'll pull back down to $27.73 for it to be a better buy, but overall silver does show good upside. Now I was just speaking to one season this bullion. Alright, he's telling me that likely silver has the potential to go much higher because now there's a lacking of the physical silver indeed. So I mean someone's holding it So if the market suddenly the dollar has to fluctuate the market with lots of buy order, or if the dollar depreciates in value, then of course silver can cross the high that was done in January. So watch out for that, okay? And last one is oil. Now oil is coming down. I told you oil will come down and it's coming down. So question is, will the oil stays above the technical level of $64.34? If the market can stay above that, that's okay. If the market can't, then if you touch this trend line, if trend line also fail, then we do see a drastic sell-off on the oil market. Okay? Alright, so that will be all for today. As I mentioned to you guys, I suspect that this Ethereum will see some support at 27.55. I also suspect that this Bitcoin will see.
That will be all for today. As I mentioned to you guys, I suspect that this
Bitcoin could see some support at 38,500 level, which we just saw. Anything lower is alright. It will be about 30,100. Okay. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for today's staying online. I hope you guys have clarified your understanding of this system. For those who are new members, you can contact me on the site.
Okay.
I will try to arrange.
Alright, guys. Thank you so much for today's.
Alright. Till then, again, this is Cal signing off. Take care.
I hope you guys have clarified your understanding of this system. For those who are new members, you can contact me on the site. I will try to arrange for you guys to learn. Okay. Alright. Till then, again, this is Cal signing off. Take care. Bye bye.